Hi, I'm Sally and this is the tutorial for my frog charm. I've used two different coloured greens for him, and you'll also need black and white for his eyes. You can see I used one of one green and one of another when I was using the double bands, if you want to do it that way. And there are some wrapped bands as well that you will need to do for his toes. So let's make a start. So first we're going to make his feet, and I'm going to use a dark green and a tan colour and just see how that looks. So to make his toes, you're going to stretch the band out, twist it round and double it back on your fingers, and that is going to be wrapped around your hook 3 times. And then taking another band, whatever colour you like, doubling it around your fingers onto your hook, and you're sliding all these wrap bands, which are very tight, I have to admit, onto that band, and then putting that back on your hook so it looks like this. And then we're going to do the same again, so we're going to stretch it out, wrap it round over the hook and sliding this on to it, and there you have one frog toe. We're going to do the same again. So double band. If your bands are very tight, you might just want to wrap them twice. But if they're very stretchy, then you might want to do them more. It just keeps the toes very tight and very sort of thinner. And on. And same again, you can do any colour combination that you wish. He hasn't got to be frog coloured, it can be rainbow coloured. So I have 2 now, and I'm going to make one more for this foot. I'm going to show you how to make one back and one front foot, and then you'll need to pause the video and make same again. So sliding it down the bands, try and get it as central as possible, and hooking it over and sliding it on. So there you have your 3 toes, like so. And now I'm going to use one of each of the colour I'm going to use. You can just use 2 the same, whatever you want to do, as long as you have double bands. Putting them over the end of my hook and holding the other end on my finger, and I'm going to slide each one of these onto these bands. And there you have a frog foot, like this. And now we're going to attach it to his leg. So place that to one side. It's fine to stay on your hook, and I'm going to use one of each of my colours again, and you're placing them. I'm going to work near the end of your loom, and have got a complete memory block as to what I'm doing. So we're going to go down 4 times, 4 times. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. 3? Sorry, no, 3, not 4, 3. 3 because the 4th is already there. So we're going to stretch this out and place it over that last pin there, and this will act as a cap band. Like so. So there's the lower half of your frog's leg. Because this is the back leg, you want to get this bend that frogs have in their legs. So you're going to take 3 bands, whatever colour combination you want, just up your loom a little bit, and we're going to go down twice. Sorry, bands were caught up. So we're going to go down twice. So you have 4 or 3 single with the 4th one that's holding on your toes, and 2 lots of 3 band. So 2 lots of 3 band and 3 lots of 2 band, and that is not at all confusing. And then we're going to loop up, so going inside the foot and holding it down and looping it up, just looping it forward, and again, and again. And then remove this lower half of your frog's leg. So, looks like that. And then we're going to place it on this bottom pin of the sort of thigh area, and you're going to place it at an angle, and this will give you the bend. So you're placing it so it's like this, so it's sort of folding back on itself, and then holding it in place, you're just going to loop up. So all 3 bands, holding the leg in place so it's still pointing in the same angle, looping up those 2, and you can move it from the loom and take it off, and you should have a bend in your frog's leg. And I'm just going to place this at the end of my loom where it's not going to be in the way. So you will need to make another one of those. So if you want to pause and make another one, and I'll show you how to do the front legs once that's done. So for the front legs, it's similar, just not quite the same. So again, taking some of your bands, you want to stretch it out, double it over on itself, and wrapping it around 3 times around your hook, like this, and then taking another band and doubling it, putting it on the end of your hook and sliding down those wrapped bands onto the doubled over band, like so. And there is, excuse me, there is one of the front toes, and we're going to make another 2 for this foot. So doubled, like so. I'm going to use green. These colours were from a sort of mixed camouflage coloured pack of bands, but I think they work quite well for a frog. From the frogs that we get in our garden anyway. Can't get hold of that band, there we go. I'm putting it down, and I'm going to do the next toe all green, I think. So again, taking the band, I'm going to use this band, taking the band and doubling it around, and wrapping it around your hook. Another band, double it, and pulling these over. Like so, and hooking it back. So there's 3 toes for the front feet, and then I'm going to take 1 band of each colour, same as we did last time, on your hook, hold with your finger, and we're just going to pull these toes over and onto this band, like so, and then reclaim it, pop it back on, so it's like this, and then going back to your loom, taking double bands, and we're going to go down twice. So I just want to make sure that my legs are the same length, like so, and then placing the foot onto it, like this. So it should look like this, and then we're just going to loop up like so. And again, you will need to make another one of these. I'm just going to place this at the bottom of my loom. So if you pause the video, make another one, and then we can make our frog's body. So placing your loom like this, it should be in a staggered configuration. The arrow is pointing towards you. You're going to place double bands and just hang them over the end of your loom like so, and then double bands again, or one of each if you're doing the same as me, and you're going diagonally from the centre first to the side first. Same again the other side, like so, and then we're going down this side 5 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Same down the other side, going down 5, and this is what it should look like so far in case you just want to check. So going down the other side 5 times as well. So 1, 2, and 2 green to finish, I think. Like so. And now we're going to go down the centre and we're going to finish on this pin here. So we're going down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times in the centre. Whichever colour combinations you want to use. We have in our garden also have black on them, so maybe use black, or you can make it more like a little tree frog if you wanted and have red on the toes. I think they have red toes. Here we go, and then we're going to place diagonal bands from here to here and here to here. So double bands again, going that way and this way, pushing them down. So this is what you should have so far for your frog's body. We're going to add on his legs now. So front legs first, and these are going to be placed on the second side pin just here. So 1 on this side. I'm going to take my other one off my holding hook that I already have, and place it on that side, and then the back legs take on my hook as well, and they're going on this pin here, so the 5th pin down from the top or the second one up from where you've gone on the sides, but just here. Starting to look a little bit more like a frog now. Try and use my fingers for this one, in case you prefer to use your fingers. There we are. And you have your nice little bent frog legs there. I use these little plastic hooks that I sometimes get in with bands. They're good for holding things and stopping them unravelling. They're a little bit flimsy for doing work where there's a lot of tension on the bands. What's going on there? Something's just occurred with that. Oh dear. It's come unhooked. So leave that like that for now. Just move it out of the way. That should still be fine. Okay, and now we're going to make his little froggy eyes. So, taking one black and one white for each eye, and also you will need one of each colour of the ones that you are using to match the face. Taking a single black band, you are wrapping it around your hook 3 times, so it looks like this. Single white, you're wrapping it around this side and then around this side, so you get this. And this isn't my design for an eye. I did find it on another tutorial. I can't remember whose tutorial it was, so sorry to whoever it was, but I can't remember off the top of my head. And then we're going to take a single band and slide all of these loops onto that single. No, we're not, sorry, don't do that. We're going to double this band over and then we're going to add it on. I don't take credit for other people's designs in any way, and if I do something the same way as someone else, then that is purely coincidental, because I won't, like even with the eyes or like the smallest part of something, as long as I'm aware that it is someone else's design, I will give them credit if I can remember who they are. I'm taking another single band, placing it over, and then we're just going to slide all of these over, and there's an eye, and we're going to place this on the front pins here. So from this front pin to this centre second pin, just like that, and the little doubled bands behind them will help them to stick up a bit like that. And then we're going to do the same again. So wrap it around your band, around your hook. Get my words messed up today. And round that side, and then round this side. Double this band, slide it on. I don't think I've seen any other frog tutorials on YouTube, though I'm sure there are some. Pretty sure there probably are some, but I haven't watched any, so I don't know how this fares to the others, but I think he's really, really sweet. And he goes with the lily as well, quite well. And the water lily and all of those designs, it goes quite well, so I like it. And I hope you think the same. Second eye, going in the same place on the other side. And he's starting to look much more like a frog now. So there he is, all stretched out. And we're going to place a cap band on this pin here. Push your bands down. And taking a single band and just wrap it around 3 times. Okay. And now triangle bands. So one there, like that. To push everything down. And we're just going to work all the way up. Because I have to mix colours, I'm just going to choose whichever one I like, or I'm just going to alternate them. They shouldn't show too much, the only place they will show is at the sides. So you want to go up, so you've got 5 triangles on your frog, and then we're ready to loop. So going in through that cap band, taking the top 2 bands like so, and there's only got 1 there, so I'm just going to go back and get the other one. There we go. And you want to just keep taking the top 2 bands out of here. Again, for some reason I've only got 1 there. And there we go, there's the other one. So we can get these 2 together, there we go. Or none. Okay, I'm going to take my very small hook. Actually, I will show you what to do if your bands do ping and they do come loose. So as you can see down here, you've got a loose band. Well, I've got a loose band. If you just go in through the cap band to the back of the pin take that loose band and pull it back through the cat band, and you can hook it over, and it's as if nothing happened. And I've just got to find that other band that is hiding, and it's there. There it is. And there we go. So you should have that sort of fan shape on his bum. And now we're going to go up to his nose. So when you get to his legs, just push them all right back, all of the triangle bands and everything, just push them all right back and loop those 2 bands. You don't want to be looping anything other than the 2 bands. And again, just 2, not mind his eye. And pushing them back and going all the way up to his nose. So he's like this. And now we're going up the centre. So all the way up. Oops. When you get to the eye bands, just push them back, just the bottom 2, and you go in between the eyes. And then going up the other side of your frog. Oh. There's 3 there. Loosen these down so I can see which ones I'm grabbing. So pushing that eye band out the way and picking it up. And there we go. I'm all looped. And your frog should look like this, with those little teardrop shapes and a loose band underneath. And then once you've done that, take your 2 bands here, place your hook inside that pin on his nose, and take those 2 bands, which I've got 3, so I'm going to put them back because I don't know what the other band is. It's just another random band that's on that pin. Pull them back through, and I'm just going to try that again. Just don't want to be pulling up any bands that I don't need to. That's better. And taking them on my hook. So hopefully, as you can see, I've got both ends, and then just taking the first set of bands over the second knot and pulling that, and that will make a slip knot, like that, pulling it as tight as you can. And once you've done that and they're all looped and your frog's tied off, you can remove him from your loom. Back legs, if you try and straighten them, they will straighten, so try not to tug on them too much. If you leave them be, then you should have those nice little bent rear legs that frogs have. And there's our frog. Just push his eyes through. You can tuck these bands underneath and just thread them through some of the other bands if you don't want them. If you pull the eyes up, they should sit proud. And give everything a little tug. Just being careful of those back legs. And there is our frog. So I hope you've enjoyed making him. It'd be lovely to see your finished results. I am on Instagram, at Sally's Looming, so if you do a bright pink frog or whatever you come up with, or any designs you have on them, it would be lovely to see. Please like, subscribe and comment on this video and let me know what you think, if you think it's as cute as I do. And I think that's everything. So thanks for watching. He does go with my lily and lily pad designs, which are both on YouTube, so if you'd like to take a look at those as well. And that's that. So thanks for watching and bye bye.